I'm guessing you clicked on this video because you are probably in a narcissistic relationship, but you're not exactly sure, but you've heard this term isolation and you're kind of trying to figure out if you're a victim of that. Well, I'm here to break it down for you. Just so you know, I am Dana S. Diaz. I am the author of Gasping for Air, The Stranglehold of Narcissistic Abuse, and Choking on Shame, The Scapegoat Child in a Narcissistic Family. So after all this love bombing and all this mimicking, you love butter pecan ice cream, so do they. And you grew up in a family like this, so do they. It's the two of us against the world. We're meant to be together. We get each other. We're going to go do this. So now they've got you. So now what they're going to try to do is isolate you, meaning they're going to separate you from your friends and family. Why? Because they want to remove you from your entire support system. The reason they do this is because they want to be the only person who has any influence on you. They want to be able to control literally everything in your life, down to what you eat, what you wear, how you cut and style your hair. That sounded like a Dr. Seuss rhyme. I'm sorry about that. But really, they want to be the only ones influencing. They don't want to risk you having that sister or that father or somebody, being that person of sense in your life saying, don't let somebody tell you what to do. They don't get to tell you how, you should wear your hair or where you can go or what to do. So they isolate you. They love you so much. They want to make this life with you and you're perfect. And it's the two of you against the world. So they are going to make sure that they're going to tell you, like, if you want to go see your family, well, do you have to go see them? I wanted to do this. And you might be like, okay, well, we'll go do what you want to do tonight. Then Christmas is going to come and they're going to say, oh, well, let's go to my family. My mother's expecting us, well, then that means we can't go to my family. Well, do we have to go to your family? Maybe we can go to them, another day or next time. But the next thing you know, they're going to try to move you away from your family and friends if they can. That's what happened to me, at least 90 miles away. He tried to get me to move across the country with him, but got me 90 miles out. Well, unfortunately, that meant I didn't see my friends and family that often. So I talked to them on the phone. What happened then? A few years down the line, well, I'm trying to watch this TV show. Can you not talk on the phone while I'm on TV? I'd go in the other room. Then I'd get accused of cheating. Who are you on the phone with? Who are you talking to? Are you talking to somebody you shouldn't be? So then I wanted to avoid that argument. So sometimes, like when we moved into the one house, we had a big porch and I loved the porch. So I would sit outside and talk on the phone. I remember talking to my friend on the phone once, and my then husband, was freaking out about, why am I outside talking on the porch? Why can't I have a conversation and speak freely in front of him? Well, because he didn't want me in the house talking because I was disturbing his TV watching. But it goes in this endless circle. And after, a period of time with this, for me, it was 25 years. But, fortunately for you, it won't be that long. But whatever amount of time that is, you get tired of having these arguments because it's not just that one thing. It's not just you being on the phone or wanting to go spend time with friends and family. It is all the other stuff that's going on top of this that you just cannot argue about everything. You cannot defend every single thing you say and do. So you just kind of pick your battles and you're like, okay, fine. I just won't talk to anybody. I just won't have friends. Even the people that moved next door to us, I got along really well with them when they first moved in. Well, of course, my ex didn't like that either. Why do you have to hang out with their neighbor? And he would have terrible things to say about them and insult them. But of course, he was also like, oh, that guy probably wants to screw you. So it was like, okay, I better stay away from them now too. Like, I can't even talk to my neighbor. It's exhausting, I know, but I've been there, and I'm just here to warn you that the isolation is a very real thing. But again, it all goes back to control. The narcissist has to be the only person that influences what you think, what you say, how you think. They want to be in control so that they can gaslight you and manipulate you. Because if you have anybody, even somebody at work that you talk to, we all have, the work husband, the work wife, the work friend, whoever it is that we kind of tell stuff about, home life with. they don't want you to have that outlet. They don't want you to have anybody that's going to talk sense into you or make you see things differently. They want you to see it how they want you to see it. So just be aware. It looks nice in the beginning. For me, it was, do you really have to go to church on Sunday? Don't you just want to stay home? It's a cold winter day. Stay home in bed and snuggle with me and we'll watch a movie. Sounds reasonable, right? When you're 20 years old and it's a snowy Sunday and it's cold, yeah, it sounds better than church to hang out and snuggle with your boyfriend. Unfortunately, 25 years later, it turned into things flying across the room at me and threats on my life. And I know that sounds very dramatic, but this is how a span of 25 years can go from it doesn't seem like an unreasonable aspect of a relationship to it becomes a very big thing. If God forbid, I want to leave to go anywhere but work. I mean, the way it got in my previous marriage was if I got home from work and I needed to go to like the Dollar General to buy cat food, oh my gosh, I just wouldn't. The cat just wouldn't eat. I would give it like a can of tuna or whatever else I could find in the kitchen until I left for work tomorrow, because work was the only excuse, the only reasonable excuse to my narcissistic ex that I could leave the house. Because if I, God forbid, went to Dollar General, I wasn't really going to Dollar General, even if I provided proof. If I provided a receipt or I took too long, so I must have been screwing somebody in the back of the Dollar General after I bought the cat food, it was just easier just not go to Dollar General. You know what I'm saying? So isolation, Narc 101. They are going to make sure you have nobody, no friends, no family, very limited if you do, but I'm warning you so that they can isolate you, control you, gaslight you, manipulate you, and it's not going to end well.